My friend canceled her wedding after she found out her fiance had dinner with another woman. Am I the a-hole for telling her? This is OKOP, home to the craziest true stories on earth. I'm Sophia. And John, should OP have told them?
Why am I getting a sneaky suspicion that this was actually like a work dinner? And he's like, hey, I gotta chat with my boss before the big presentation tomorrow.
My boss who's a woman.
My boss who's a woman. Yeah, women can be bosses too.
Women can be bosses.
You pigs. But I am going to say that I think it's like something actually totally innocent and actually good. So that OP would be the a-hole technically for like starting something when it's nothing. Riley has a giant picture that...
Sorry, I was trying to find this meme earlier and I found it.
Look who's distracting us now.
No, just read it. It's funny. The audience will love it.
Can we please talk about the experiment who just made sandwiches throughout the entire series on Lilo and Stitch? Look at him.
He's cute. Friendly reminder that Rube has had the same powers and strength as Stitch, but had a higher intelligence resulting in him being able to speak perfectly. But instead of being obsessed with destroying cities, he only cared about making sandwiches.
Me too.
Best invention ever. I do not remember this character at all.
I love him. Anyway.
This comes from r/OKOP show. So thank you so much for submitting it. And if you want to submit your own stories, go to r/OKOP show or
440-508.
Yes.
Wait, no, Riley's trying to help me cheat. 6, 5.
Yep.
6.
Yes.
7.
Woo! 440-508-6567. Called that. Hey, Sophia crushed it. There we go.
Okay, so commercial video 447 says, I, female 35, have 2 similar stories that I've been involved in, and I want some outside perspectives. I am only reminded of it today because I will be seeing these groups of individuals in the coming weeks, and I'm kind of ashamed/embarrassed by it all. I live in the West. However, I am from a really strict culture that is not kind to women in particular. I'll start with the first story. This happened many years ago. My family and I went into our city center about an hour away from home to celebrate a family milestone. We were seated outside the restaurant next to a glass window that looked inside the building. As we were all reading the menus, one of my siblings spotted a family friend, Harry, we knew, seated inside the restaurant. Harry was a family friend of ours who had also been courting my first cousin, Kimberly, female 25. Not just courting, but they were planning to get married at this point. Ooh. That's so fancy, courting.
You're courting my cousin.
Harry was courting my cousin, Kimberly.
Kimberly is to be married at once.
Has anyone, like an older person, ever asked you guys, who are you courting? Or are you courting this person?
No one's ever asked me that.
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. It's possible, but...
Has anyone asked you that, Riley?
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a...
My great-grandpa.
Yeah, maybe it's more of a...
Hey, Riley boy, who you courting these days?
If you're courting her.
That's kind of, but it's kind of fun. I like courting.
Courting is nice.
It's so fancy, but also like kind of fun.
It implies like
a court.
Like it does imply a court.
It implies a court.
And just like that someone's like really trying to woo and romance.
They're not just dating, they're not flirting, they're courting you.
It's courting.
They're courting you.
Cute.
The reason we knew they were planning was that in our culture, the parents of the groom are the ones who request the blessing from the future bride's parents to marry their daughter. So there was a conversation between the families that they were going to book this event and for us to save the date. It is a dated tradition, but still commonly practiced. Side note, if you think this is the worst tradition, I'm happy to say it gets worse as things progress in the relationship.
No.
But that's a whole other story. A normal person wouldn't be able to comprehend. Ooh.
Yoinks.
Anyway, we all had turned around to see Harry and my dad had stood up to go say hello until my sibling grabbed his hand and told him to sit back down. My sibling whispered that some other female was with him, not Kimberly. We all looked over and yes, it was another woman. Now going back to what I said earlier, we come from a really strict culture. So being seen with another woman who is not your wife, mom, or sister is a definite no-no.
Yeah.
My family, however, didn't make a fuss. I just pretended not to see until my mom had locked eyes with Harry, and a minute later, he and this mystery woman were hurriedly walking out the door. For further context, Kimberly is my mom's niece, her sister's daughter. We were all kind of shocked by his reaction, especially because our families are close with Harry's and my parents adore him. So seeing his reaction caught them off guard.
So, quick question.
That's their cousin?
Yeah. So
Kimberly is the cousin and Harry
OP's fiance.
Of OP's family.
Whoa.
OP doesn't have a fiance.
OP's
cousin. OP has a cousin named Kimberly.
Yes.
Kimberly's fiance is Harry, who's cheating.
But why did OP say Kimberly is my mom's niece, her sister's daughter, and not be like Kimberly is my sister or my cousin? I don't know.
She was saying
because
where
she's
the
saying
origin
like
is.
this is she's like this is my mom on my mom's side.
On my mom's side.
Yeah, because her mom was like.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy Harry is cheating on her cousin. Basically.
Sorry. I shouldn't be this like about our OK fans. I'm sorry.
We were all discussing what just happened, and it was my mom that suggested we at least bring it to the niece's attention. So that night or the next morning, I can't recall, Mom went to her sister's house where Kimberly lives. Further note, we don't move out of home until the wedding day, also our tradition. Here's where I think my family is the a-hole. My mom asked Kimberly where Harry was last night, and Kimberly's response was far different from where he was meant to be.
Ooh.
So my mom told them everything about the night, but kind of made a big fuss about it and demanded she not marry him in front of both Kimberly's parents. I feel sorry for the girl. It was pretty much an ambush, and my mom could have handled it better. After this, Kimberly and Harry argued, and we had to stop my mom from interfering after that and let Kimberly deal with what we saw and make her own judgment. Mom wanted to confront him, and she was incredibly upset that he could do this to her niece. Aw, she seems supportive.
Wow. Yeah. So yeah, OP is supporting Kimberly.
Yeah.
But
no, the mom is on Kimberly's side as well.
On Kimberly's side.
Yeah, because she went to go confront. I guess
guy.
I think what this whole it seems like it's like who's the a-hole? My family, like together as a unit, because it seems like everyone's like, let's go to bat for Kimberly.
Right. Okay. So yeah, is because the family is like, yo, we're going to bat against this guy, but okay, OP's asking because
we did it in front of Kimberly's parents. Was that a little bit too far? Which I can see. Maybe it was like maybe you should have just gone to Kimberly first. But I guess because they might be more traditional, usually sometimes.
And what was the setting again? They were all together at the house or something?
Yeah, probably in the living room talking.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like where did OP go? Where OP saw Kimberly and spilled the beans?
Oh, I think they went to their house. Yeah, Kimberly and her parents.
And so the parents were there.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The following day, Harry's mom called my mom saying we were making a big fuss. The woman in question is Harry's best friend who is married. She was having issues with her husband and he went to help her out. Regardless of what the excuse was, he didn't communicate his plans and who he would be meeting with Kimberly. Also, his reaction to seeing us there felt off.
Yeah, that's the
he ran
weird
out.
Thing. Like, wouldn't he be like, "Oh hey,
this is my friend so and so."
I guess if it's like in the culture where it's like, "Oh, you're not supposed to be," it's like, "Oh, I'm getting in trouble because of just being seen with another woman," and not that it's like actually.
Yeah, it could be like, oh, like the culture is against guys having friends who are girls, but
it also seems like OP is like not about that.
Yeah,
and I would guess the fiance would.
The fiance would know who this girl is. I feel like if it was his best friend.
Yeah.
So I feel like it wouldn't be a problem if he was like, hey, you know, so-and-so, like this is my best friend. I was just helping her out. But it doesn't seem like
wouldn't that look better on him? Even if someone was like in this case of like, oh, it's like against like the cultural norm or whatever. Yeah. If he just goes and is like, oh, hey, you know, so-and-so. Like
this person, this is my best friend. Yeah.
Instead of running away with him.
Yeah.
Sus.
Suspicious. Also, his reaction to seeing us there felt off. And this might just be me, but this restaurant was not somewhere you take your married best friend without your partners when one party is feeling miserable in their relationship. This is more of a date-style restaurant. Waterfront views, candles, incredibly expensive.
Yeah. Well, okay. Say one of your friends, also someone of the opposite sex, is having relationship problems. Yeah. What restaurant are you taking them to?
In-N-Out.
Yeah, word.
I'm almost like going on like a walk.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, like you just go on a walk and you get ice cream.
Yeah, just to like.
Or maybe that's too dating. I don't know.
Because also it's like public but also private at the same time. Because sometimes a restaurant can be like, you don't know if you're going to be like seated next to someone or if it's like an intimate. So I feel like I would probably, if they were like, hey, I'd like to meet, or honestly too, the phone.
Yeah,
to be honest.
Yeah.
Just to like.
They have to tell you this in person. You guys are planning something. Where are you going?
It's probably like, oh yeah, let's go to like Dinners Park and like walk around and like ttell me what's on your mind and how can I help?
True.
Yeah.
Probably would be my
That's solid.
reaction.
I like that. I like that.
It's just like a casual restaurant for me,
But-
maybe.
Yeah.
But not this intimate.
Yeah, that is
candlelit.
that is a good point. Unless like this dude is just like super foodie rich guy that just like loves
rich guy.
he just like oh no, I only eat at these restaurants, but that's probably not the case.
Well, let's find out more. I don't know. I just feel like you save a place like that for your significant other. I wouldn't like my husband to take his friend out to a nice place like that when I am at home doing nothing. Well, I don't know, but I think there are certain
that one's more of a gray area.
Yeah,
I feel
just I don't know.
Because I don't think it's the end of the world if
to not go out with your husband for everything, or like with your partner for everything,
or like if someone's going through a hard time and it's like, hey, let's sit down, let's chat. Here's a nice place.
Okay, I would be pretty pissed if my partner went with their male friend to Samosa House and didn't, and like, God, that would be pretty bad.
Because
to Samosa House?
Dude, yeah.
It's sacred to Riley.
One time, John, this is quick. John did get Samosa House and already ate, and I was kind of like sad. I was happy, but then later on, I went to Samosa House and he already ate, and then we ate. But it wasn't like that, like, he already ate. It was just that I messed up by eating beforehand, and I should have ate with him, but I was already full, and I was sad.
I'm like, I like just going together.
That's a great story, right?
Yeah.
I just didn't know I felt that way about Samosa House until that happened.
It seems like you really feel strong.
Really feel strongly about these veggie meals, baby.
Never go to Samosa House without Riley.
Got it.
Lesson learned.
Or I need to time myself right so I don't eat before someone else goes.
Anyway, they ended up breaking up.
What?
Shocking. That's, well, yeah.
Wow.
But after this, my whole family was viewed as terrible for starting drama. And the reason why is, in my opinion, absolutely ridiculous. Kimberly is 25 at this point. In our culture, a woman of this age should at least be married with one child. Wow.
I think I know what culture she's a part of.
Oh, in everyone's opinion, we had ruined her value and no one will want to marry her because she's too old. I'm not even joking. Wow. While I adore my cousin and only want the best for her, I feel she distanced herself from us after this too. Maybe she feels we ruined her life like the rest of the family seems to think. So before I ask if my family are a-holes, let me tell you this next story. Well, at this point, where do we? Are they the a-hole?
Well, yeah, that's kind of tough because we don't know what he was actually doing.
Yeah. This point, based off what we know.
Yeah.
What are the...
I'm assuming it was nefarious.
I think it was a little bit nefarious. And I think that you should always tell people, especially if they're like in your family. I feel like you should let them know if someone's cheating on them.
I feel like if I was in this exact situation, I would be like to my partner, oh, so-and-so is going through a hard time. And so we're going to get together. She asked like, get my take and advice or whatever. Like, I feel like I would share that.
But
like,
she
why?
started asking if the family, not the guy, but the family.
The family are the a-holes for telling. I don't think so.
I think the mom Loki is saying you need to break up with him in front of her family as well.
Yeah, maybe not. I wouldn't have done it in front of the family.
No, I feel like you just give the information and be like,
do what
you will. Not like you need to do this.
I think maybe that was a little bit a-hole-ish. Like,
because it puts her on the spot.
Yeah.
And then she's also getting pressure from her parents because I guess in this culture, I'm pretty sure they go to
They're
church.
like, yo, just get married.
Yeah. Just get married. But like, they're very tight knit because they are in that church. So they're supposed to like be agreeing with their peers on this matter.
Yeah. No, I think it was a-hole-ish to not just bring that information to just Kimberly.
If they had gone and been like to Kimberly, like, hey, here's what happened. Do with this what you will.
Yeah.
Not a-hole, but because of the way they did it, I would say
I agree.
A-hole move. Yeah.
Well, there's more to the story.
Ooh.
This was about a year or two ago. My other cousin, Bella, female 25, had been dating this guy, Dan, and they were at the stage where Kimberly and Harry were. They were planning their pre-engagement. Now, again, we know this because Mom's sister, Bella's mom, was asking my mom for help to prepare for the guests. When my sister found out who Dan was, she came to ask me what she should do. She told me Dan is known in the community to be involved with buying and selling narcotics. These were hard drugs. Again, strict background, this is a no-no to marry someone like this. We felt terrible for Bella. I told my sister to leave it and not get involved. Our family is already known for starting drama. My sister, however, couldn't just step back. She called Bella. Bella couldn't believe it and said she would look into it, but specifically asked my sister not to tell anyone, especially her parents. Remember, her parents will be the ones to agree to the marriage or not. My sister told my mom too, though, but this time my mom said she wouldn't make the same mistake again. It took us constantly reminding her to shut her mouth and not get involved. Anyways, the pre-engagement plan continued soon after. It was as if everything was fine and it was just a misunderstanding, until my sister once again got word from Dan's own friend that he was just dealing the night before. Again, my sister contacted Bella and told her not to ruin her life. Dan was lying to her. She begged us not to tell her parents and couldn't believe he was that type of person. We all discussed this as a family and my mom cried for days. Still, we shut our mouths again. I kept reminding my sister that we hadn't seen it with our own eyes and couldn't judge him based on what other people were saying. Who knows what their intentions were?
Good point. Yeah. Good point.
Well, a week before the pre-engagement, Bella's mom was at a family event where she struck up a conversation with a close family member of Dan's. I'm talking very close. Well, through their conversation, my auntie asked about Dan, and this person brought it to my auntie's attention that Dan was not a good person and involved in the narcotics trade. When my auntie told them that he was courting her daughter, this person straight out told my auntie not to allow this to happen if she knew it was good for her daughter. That very same night, the pre-engagement was canceled. Whoa. Whoa.
How is OP's family like
drama.
The magnet of knowing these like nefarious secrets of these guys?
They're like, people keep coming to them. They're like, I have a secret for you.
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
God. I think, okay, this is my speculation. I think they're a part of a church and they have leadership roles in the church. And so people feel inclined to tell them about these types of secrets so that they can be in the politics of the church. That's where I've kind of seen some of this, because I'm like, why do you know all this drama from certain people in the church? It's because of that, the role they play.
Intriguing.
Yeah. That like
it could be.
It would be a crazy coincidence if they're the ones that uncovered all these
everything.
things.
They're like freaking detectives.
Truly.
Except they don't have to do
not
any
even
work.
trying.
They're not even trying. They're just stumbling across.
Accidental detectives.
Yeah. I'm quite proud of my mom for keeping her mouth shut. But now there's a lot of tension with Bella and my family, especially my sister. I'm not sure if Bella knew what Dan was up to. I'm so sad that she had to go through that, though. She was really quiet for a long time and lost tons of weight after this happened. Yeah, that's really hard. We also barely speak now, and I can't help but think that she feels it is our fault for ever bringing this to her attention. What also makes it worse is that Bella was once in a serious relationship with my sister's brother-in-law. Sister's husband's brother. Thank you for explaining that. I was like, what? And that didn't work out. So perhaps she feels my sister was trying to get payback on behalf of her brother-in-law, who Bella had broken up with. I don't know. Maybe it's just, I feel like maybe OP, like we're doing a lot of, what's the word? A lot of jumping to conclusions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause it just might be like a hard time.
Yeah.
For Bella.
Yeah, does your legs hurt from jumping to all these conclusions?
I really had to wait for that.
Nice one, Riley.
On the edge of my seat.
Truly.
Yeah. I'm sorry for OP though. This is really hard. Before you tell us if we are all a bunch of a-holes, I just want to say that we genuinely do love Bella and Kimberly. They are incredibly gorgeous girls. I'm talking like heads turned, absolutely stunning, who are so kind and sweet. The ultimate wifey type. And know they will have no issues finding partners. We are all just feeling incredibly guilty for being involved in any way. It was even more terrible to watch them go through such difficult breakups, knowing full well how the rest of the community will take pity on them for being less valuable now due to their ages. Makes me so mad. So what do you guys think? Are we the a-holes?
Before you guys say anything, PSA, if they are, looking for someone that's a nice guy and they're like a little too old for the people in their community. How about they look outside of their community and if they're interested in like some podcast producers or whatever.
Really? Like who do you have in mind?
I'm not going to name any names, but just text us at whatever our number
440.
is. Help me out. Thank you, Sophia. Editor.
8.
Anyways,
I don't know.
Just text here and I would love to like just hear them out. And I'm great with parents too. So go ahead. But what do you guys think? Do you think the family's the a-hole?
I get the sense, and again, we only know so much. I mean, this is also part of the OK fam.
Yeah, OK fam.
We know they have a heart of gold. I feel like OP has good intentions with everything, and is also like, hey, look, knowing the kind of context of like, I think that they will be able to find good, loving partners, knowing how, what incredible women they are. And it's just trying to save them from a potentially horrible marriage,
Yeah, I think, again, what we said earlier about like maybe the mom jumped the gun.
Yeah. Yes.
But I think intentions in that moment were in the right place.
We're pure.
Yeah.
And I think overall, I don't think you guys are the a-holes, especially not for what happened with Bella, because you kept your mouth shut. Yeah. You did the right thing. You brought it to Bella one-on-one.
Yes.
And then didn't say anything to anyone until someone else brought it up.
Really learned from the first experience of like, okay, my mom is like, went a little hard there. So let me do it this way.
Yeah. No, I think the only thing you can do is tell the person, and it's up to them to decide what to do.
At that point, the thing is, it's out of your hands.
It's out of your hands. Yes. You've given the information. You're done.
Anything more is like, that's meddling.
That would
if you
be
do anything more.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard because like, I feel like if I'm imagining myself in that scenario and you're kind of just sitting there watching it unfold and you like, I understand the urge to like want to be like, let me help you, you know, but OP did the right thing.
Yeah. I agree.
OP did the right.
Yes. Correct.
And you could do the right thing.
By doing what?
By reading this next story.
Let's do it. I cheated on my wife when we were separated. Am I the a-hole?
Is this Ross from Friends? We were on a break.
Whoa. Is it? It could be. I heard he loves the show.
What?
David Schwimmer.
Wait, what?
I'm lying.
Oh.
I'm literally telling a bold-faced lie to you right now.
I was like, oh,
I just
my
built
God.
Sophia's expectations. So
I got so excited.
now I feel terrible.
Wow. That's really disappointing.
This is not David Schwimmer. This is OP.
Okay. I don't even care about the story anymore.
I'm done. I'm out.
Walking off set.
Yeah.
Let's find out what happened.
Yeah. But what do you think? Do you think there's actual oh wait.
I don't care anymore.
Do you think there's like cheating when separated? That's the context that we have.
I think it depends on how long you've been separated for.
Ooh, that's
because
a great
sometimes
point.
people get like separated because they just don't want to go through the process of divorce at the moment. But like in all, like they know that they're,
yeah, they've like communicated, hey, we're separated, even though we're not like divorced officially or whatever.
I think it's about communication, and also, I'm gonna say yes because it seems like there wasn't communication.
That's true. I'm gonna say no with how much cheating when we separated. I'm gonna say no. So
yeah, we'll see.
We're gonna find out.
Because I could go either way. I just need to know a little more information.
Well, let's find out. So Burnt Toast says,
Burnt Toast.
Love that. My wife and I, both 40, have been together for 15 years.
Wow.
So
it's a long time.
According to Sam's cheating scale, how many times?
Have you heard about this?
No.
Sam's cheating scale.
What's Sam's cheating scale?
You can cheat once for every 4 years.
Sam.
We're so throwing him under the bus.
Wrong. That's not correct. For all you OKOP fans out there, there is no cheating scale. If someone cheats on you, don't stay in that relationship.
We'll have to bring it back when he's on the show later today.
But that 15 years, that's 3 trending towards 4.
Dude, times. Yeah, like
0.
A lot.
What is this?
Well, in the mean.
This person is like well within their bounds as far as Sam's cheating scale trade TM. The past 3 years were turbulent, and we fought all the time until about a year ago when we decided we need time apart or to separate.
Okay.
So we chose the first option, time apart.
Okay, so they were technically separated.
Yes, time apart, not separated.
Yeah.
And it looks like that.
They were on a break, if you will.
They're on a break, time off. The first period, we went no contact at all, but then we started texting, then meeting for lunch, etc., and dates and whatnot. We talked about the problems. I felt miserable without her, and I hoped she did too because I missed her every day.
Aw.
The problems that we always fought about, the mundane stuff, were so trivial now, and we talked about how our issues were really non-issues. She said she loved and missed me so much, and I felt so much relief that she felt the same way. So I confessed that I was miserable without her and how our problems were nothing compared to not being with her. That's sweet.
That's nice.
Until you became a dirty, cheating scoundrel. Just kidding. Maybe. We'll see. We made a plan to reconcile about a month ago, and she moved back home. So now, separation period over. Time apart period over.
Break over.
Break over. Before we separated, we discussed what we are allowed to do during our separation. She said that she didn't want to sleep with others, but that I was free to do it because we will be legit separated and she doesn't have a right to decide over me while we aren't a couple.
Okay, so there was communication.
OP has permission.
To
sleep with other people.
Yeah.
So it seems.
I don't know how healthy that will. I don't know if that will help the relationship. But you're allowed to.
You're technically in the bounds.
Technically fine, but it's not going to help your relationship in the long run if you want to get back together.
I slept twice with a colleague of mine.
Ew.
That's not great, right?
Yeah.
All of those few words just made it worse and worse and worse.
I slept 2 times.
With a colleague.
Yeah.
Just some rando. It wasn't good and I regretted it, so I ended it. Damn, the colleague's sitting here just like, dang. Yoinks. Thanks, buddy. When my wife moved back, she asked me if I did something. And I think we all know what she means by that.
And OP said, I slept twice.
Twice with a colleague of mine. Just like that. She did not. I told her the truth and she was silent for a while and then said it was fair enough and not cheating because we had already discussed possibility. Yeah.
I think it's not cheating because you talked about it, but again, I just don't think it's helpful for the relationship.
I have to, we have to enter the tinfoil.
That poor thing.
Sophia's creations have just been ruined, desecrated. I think, and we've kind of seen this before, initially the wife was okay. Later on, I think she will change her feelings about that, is what it is, and is going to be like, I was kind of hoping inside, or now I realize I was hoping inside that you wouldn't.
Yeah. No, I think that seems like it's going in that direction.
Yeah.
Like, again, you can't accuse him of cheating, but it's not like...
It doesn't feel great.
Or doesn't feel great to be like, hey, let's take a step back in this relationship to try and figure it out. And then your partner's like, yeah, I'm going to go sleep with people.
I just boned my coworker, but...
And it sucked.
She was so mid, so I had to tell her hard pass, I guess I'll come back to you. Yeah, of course, babe. Well, back to reality. Since we have talked about it, she has been distant.
Yeah. It's not going to help that. Yeah.
It ain't going to help. She says that she is happy and that she has missed home, and I too missed her, and I haven't been this happy, but I don't know. When I ask her, she says she's fine and not to worry.
She's not fine.
Right. Can we go to the woman in the room to interpret that?
She's not fine.
She's not fine.
Let me read between the lines here.
Yeah, come on, buddy. But I don't know. I have caught her crying a few times.
But I don't know if she's crying.
But she says that it's the news and the world's conditions.
Yeah, it is pretty tough right now.
Oh, that's so he comes in and he's like, are you crying? And she's like, it's global warming.
It's the news. Yeah. Oh God.
The turtles are dying.
Oh my gosh. God. My wife is wild in bed, and I usually don't need to do much to put her in the mood. Now she doesn't react to my touch, and sometimes we try for a long time, but she says she can't and just starts crying.
Oh.
OP.
It's really sad.
I hate to break it to you, buddy.
Yeah.
She's not fine.
She's not fine. It's not global warming.
Yeah. It's not the penguins, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't know how to solve this. I don't know if I'm imagining things. You're not imagining. But even a hug or a kiss, I feel her going rigid in my arms, but she insists it's nothing and just that she isn't in the mood or tired. I miss her warmth.
Aww.
Whoa. Okay. So we got some relevant comments coming up here, but what do we think about what's going on right now?
This guy seems really oblivious.
Yeah. I mean, at least I guess he's almost there, but like, dude, come on. It's like, it's pretty
staring
obvious.
You in the face.
I will say it is a little tough that she's not opening up.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't help him help her.
No. I think they need to go to therapy.
Yeah, they really need to go to therapy.
Yeah.
Like, because I think figuring out a way to be open and communicate what's going on, so that way OP can do what he can to try, and I don't know what, but just to try. I don't know. Whatever, something that's different than what he's doing right now. Yeah. Probably might help the situation.
Agrees.
Well, let's get into some relevant comments. What if your wife slept with other people? Which
I don't know. I'm not getting that vibe. But
yeah, I'm not getting that vibe, but
I'm not getting that vibe.
It's happened before.
Yeah.
The thing is, that's why I discussed this subject with her before we separated. I was terrified that she would sleep with other people because I know my wife to be the kind that wants an emotional connection before getting physically attracted. So it seems like OP.
So he's like, it's not just going to be if she does it won't
fling.
be.
Yeah. I had nightmares about it, so I needed to. Then why did you?
Yeah, why did you do it?
Okay.
You were so scared about your wife doing it.
She's wild. She's scary, and nightmares about her doing that to another man. He couldn't sleep with it.
What?
I think I'm going to decode what producer Riley's saying. I think he's saying that she's just such an animal in bed that he's just terrified that she would share that with someone else. Is that?
Yeah. And that's why I can't sleep. No, that other guy. Yeah. Is he going to be okay?
Oh, I see. Oh, he's so thoughtful. He's worried about the other guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Because she's just ravenous.
Yeah.
In the sack. Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
He's looking out for his pal.
Ladies and
me trying to decode
for his bone brother. He's looking out for his bone brother.
Eskimo
Ladies and gentlemen, producer Riley.
Producer Riley.
There we go.
I'm so glad you could decode that. Dang, that's good.
It took me a second. I won't lie. I had nightmares about it, so I needed to ask to see what we were expecting to do during the separation. I don't need any emotional connection to sleep with other people. Yeah, okay. There he goes. I regret it, but I told myself that we have agreed to this, which in fairness, they technically did do.
Okay, but why is he's like, well, we agreed to this. I guess I gotta have sex with people.
Guess I gotta bone.
I guess I have to.
That is so true.
Like, why is he prison? You didn't have to do anything.
Literally. I feel that I have cheated seeing her reaction now, no matter if we had agreed on this or not. So the sex wasn't good with the coworker, so you decided to end it? I didn't mean the sex wasn't good. The whole whoa. The whole thing wasn't good because it isn't what I wanted. Because she wasn't good. That's what Hopi is saying. This comment from a different user summed up the comment section pretty well. It wasn't technically cheating. Yep, he killed the relationship. Just because it's voluntary manslaughter and not premeditated murder doesn't make it any less dead.
Yeah, wow.
Whoa. Well, that's one way to say that.
Yeah.
My goodness gracious.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, it's true.
Yoinks.
True.
Now, we have a mini update the next day.
Bitty bitty.
24 hours later. Thank you everyone for listening. I have tried to speak to my wife this evening. I asked her for a walk. She is not fine with what happened.
What?
Shocking news, ladies and gentlemen.
But she said she was.
But she said she was okay and she was worried about the environment.
Yeah. But what about the penguins? She said that she didn't know if she will ever forget or forgive.
Yeah.
Yeah. What surprised me is that she seemed to put the blame on herself.
Oh.
She said that it was all her fault because she started this separation idea and then agreed to me sleeping with others like she tricked me somehow. And now she wasn't fine with what she agreed upon.
No, that's so, yeah.
She apologized and said that she knew she was being unfair, but that she couldn't help how she felt now. I really, really, really feel for Opie's wife.
Yeah.
Because I can totally see her, like, in one instance, she's trying to be fair and like...
She's like, I can't expect you to not like want to have another relationship while we're separated.
Yeah.
You know, you can do that and like trying to take that away time.
Yes.
To see if they can figure out this relationship. And then coming back and being like, well, I actually don't feel great about it.
Sometimes you
don't know.
You don't know until you know, and then you know.
Yeah. And she's not even blaming him. Like you can't like control how you react.
Exactly.
Sometimes.
I really feel for her because I think she's done everything right and she's just losing tragically.
Oh.
I tried to explain that it wasn't her fault at all, but I'm not sure she's convinced because she keeps saying that it was all her fault and that she is being unfair.
Oh.
I don't know what to do. I can't see her broken like this. We have another update, but we have to pause, Sophia. We have to pause. We have to pause. Everyone watching? Sophia, Riley, what do we do? What do we do?
I think they have to go to couples therapy, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they have to talk because it seems like they both really love each other.
Yeah.
And they're just bad at communicating.
15 years.
15 years is a long time.
I think that's something to consider.
I personally have seen a couple that have been cheated on and went to couples therapy and still made it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that happens for sure.
It happens. It just seems like she's like a non-confrontational person, so anything he suggests, she's okay with. The thing I don't understand is why is he seems very emotionally attached to, but he said he wasn't, but like he was having nightmares of his wife.
No, he is emotionally attached. He just said,
he said he doesn't need to be emotionally attached to have sex with someone else.
But he is emotionally attached to his wife.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like he's having nightmares. Why would he do an act like that and not really think? Like I don't think he thought about what she was feeling. And I think she said it was fine just to kind of test him in a way. Like it kind of low-key seemed like a test.
I don't know if she was necessarily testing. I think she just like thought she was fine with it.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I would say like, I know this sounds bad. This may sound bad. I might get a lot of criticism for it, but I would, if I was having a separation, be like, oh yeah, you can have like sex with other men just to see if they would. Just be like, no pressure from me whatsoever and see what their actions are. But I still would be hurt if they did. I just wanted to see like if no strings were attached, what they would do in that scenario. And that, like, I don't think she came from that, but I'm just saying if I were
that's
to
not
do
where
that,
she was coming from.
Yeah, I don't think that's where she was coming from.
that probably seems wrong, but that's
just Riley.
We love a toxic big protein,
Riley.
baby. Yeah.
I said you could do it, but I actually wasn't okay with it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and then
an update.
is OP the a-hole? Yes or no? Everyone watching, is OP the a-hole so far?
I just don't think, I think he's the a-hole for being
oblivious.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he's technically like if he was in a court of law, he's in the clear.
Right. Yes.
But
legally.
Legally.
Is he legally the a-hole?
Legally, no.
He's also 40. His frontal cortex should have been connected by now. Like, you gotta read it between lines, buddy.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. 40? You're right.
Yeah.
You're getting there. You're almost there. You're almost to your frontal cortex.
What's the age?
It's like 26 or 30.
I love how Riley finds a way of calling me old.
Did you know that apparently?
Dude, I did it. I would have said your frontal cortex is developed. I would have said that if I was calling you old.
I thought you were saying I thought he was calling you like almost 40.
No.
That's what I thought.
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
when does a man's or male's? What should I put, Sophia?
Do whatever you'd like.
Male's frontal fully developed. 25 years. Oh, so
I'm done.
But apparently, if you have ADHD, your frontal lobe develops later.
But like he didn't.
So if Sam and I have ADHD, we're not done yet.
The journey is not over.
Which everyone keeps diagnosing us with it. I saw a comment the other day in one of the YouTube videos where someone was like, Sam and Sophia's ADHD is really distracting from the video. I was like, okay, thank you for the diagnosis.
Jeez, yeah, thanks for letting me know. Yeah.
I was like, great. Perfect.
Comments hurt.
If we're being honest, Sam, he's got it.
Everyone thinks that I have not been diagnosed, officially diagnosed, but I've been told, and I've read a lot of research.
Do you have anyone in your family that you know that's been
No, but I think that my mother, she would hate this. I think I've told her this.
Yeah.
I think she won't get diagnosed, but I think because it's genetic.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that we all have it.
My mom's sister and aunt all have it.
Yeah.
And work on it.
Yeah. No, I've done a lot of research, so I do think I'm not gonna self-diagnose.
Yeah.
Everyone does keep telling
Y'all,
me.
can you stop sending Sophia back in the rabbit hole? Okay,
yeah,
let her live.
Okay,
let her live.
It.
But speaking of living,
anyway,
we have a real life.
We have a real life update. Oh, that was really good.
Thank you. You know, I try on my segments.
I'm working on it.
She's a great. Hey, you know what? She's a great host.
Thank you.
I said it, and I meant it.
Aw.
And I won't take it back. That's right. Let's read the update. She said that she couldn't do this anymore.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh. Jesus.
He yells sometimes. He told me that this morning. Yeah, he just does that. Look, dude, Riley's going through it right now.
Riley's giving an A-star performance.
I just want one Reddit story.
I guess send me a happy relationship.
This was the one.
No.
Dude, guys, stop hurting Riley.
Yeah.
Be wholesome. Oh, goodness. Wow.
Yeah,
A+++ on this. Riley's really coming for your... Riley's trying to put you at a C- and put himself at an A+ over here. Good grief.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, you sold it. I'm sold.
Oh, but no, I kind of.
But this is sad. Wait a minute, Riley.
It is sad.
I'm upset.
She apologized because she believes that it was all her doing because she felt like she tricked me and gave me permission and she then couldn't keep, and now everything is ruined because of her and that I had all the reasons to hate her.
No.
But I don't hate her. I hate myself very much, but I would never hate her. She is the love of my life and I regret everything, including the break and the small stupid stuff that made us fight and take the break. She moved into a hotel. We decided to wait about telling our families until the holidays because our broken hearts are enough. We don't need to break their hearts too.
This is so sad.
I just don't know what to do. I've lost everything. This is my update for those of you who asked. I'm sure you will find it satisfactory given the amount of hate you have given me on my original post.
I'm actually pretty upset about. I'm just imagining she's like under 5'5" and she's like just like trying to figure herself out, and like she just needs to be in, like cuddled up as a caterpillar, just held, and like this is.
Dude.
I'm sorry.
Riley's like actually. This is quite sad.
Riley's got a big heart.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen. Riley's got a big heart.
I hate this for her.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I feel so bad for both of them.
Yeah.
Because like OP, it definitely is oblivious and definitely made like a mistake.
Yeah.
But it seems like he really loves his wife and they both really love each other.
Yeah.
So that's so tough.
I think I 100% agree with you. He technically was he didn't end up doing anything that was out of the bounds of what they discussed, but ultimately manslaughter.
Yeah.
You know,
it's
the relationship's still beep, beep, not good.
Oh,
not good.
This is depressing.
This is depressing. Producer Riley, do you have anything that might possibly lift our spirits?
Please look real quick.
A story 3.
What is the story 3?
Okay, no, I don't.
Oh dear. We might be trudging down the same path, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no.
We might be trudging down the same path we are already on.
I cheated on my wife because she's pregnant. Should I stop?
Yes.
Please. This is an r/OKOP cross post.
Yes. That's right.
John.
That's right. If you want to submit your story or share someone else's that you want us to read, go to r/OKOP show and send them in there because we love reading them.
We love reading them.
We really do.
Okay.
Let's get into the story.
Rasu969 throwaway says, as the title says, I've been cheating for a while. Not trying to make excuses for it. It just is what it is. I don't know.
I don't know if it is what it is,
I don't know
buddy.
if it is what it is. Are you still cheating?
Yeah, right. That is cheating, but
I am still to this day cheating. It is what it is.
What you gonna do?
She's about 5 months pregnant, and yes, I've been cheating during pregnancy too, but only because she doesn't want to do it when she's pregnant. Do what?
It.
Whoa.
Yes, Sophia. Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
He's been cheating because she doesn't want to have sex with him while she's pregnant.
But only because. Stop it. Also, we looked up on the show. Pregnancy is one of the highest times that men cheat.
You guys suck.
Yeah, it's true.
You suck.
It's true. It's true.
I hate you.
Yeah, men ain't.
Oh my God. Okay, sorry. That was a lot. But I've realized now that I have 4 options. Either I stop cheating now, Yeah. Pretend like nothing happened. No, because she doesn't know. And we live as a happy family and raise our child together and maybe even have more children in the future. Oh, you suck. Okay. Or I tell her and she 99% most likely breaks up with me. Yeah. But at least she knows before she has our children that I've been cheating and she can go about it how she wants. The third option is that I leave her without telling her I've been cheating, but at least she doesn't have to parent a child with the cheater. Or the fourth option where I keep doing what I do and we raise a child and stay as a happy family. Wow. How did you create 4 options?
It sounded like 3 because 2 and 4.
Were there 3 options?
No,
right?
You said 4, but 2 and 4 sound the same.
2 and 4 sound the same.
This guy is just inventing more ways for him to possibly cheat.
He's like, so what if I keep cheating and don't tell anyone? What if I abandon my child? And then everyone's happy with that, of course.
Yeah, duh.
What?
Great option.
What?
Number 3, I keep sleeping with her.
Yeah.
Different than cheating. I
yeah,
keep
of course.
sleeping with her.
And of course, I'm assuming he doesn't go get, STD tested while his wife is pregnant, having the child.
Dude.
Wow, there's more.
There's more.
I'm trying to think what's best for her sake, and if I tell her I've been cheating or if I leave her, these options would both hurt her. If I stop cheating and she doesn't sleep with me because she's pregnant, then that hurts me. I'm going to read that again.
Do it.
If I stop cheating and she doesn't sleep with me because she's pregnant, then that hurts me. You're a horrible person.
What are you talking about?
You're such a bad person.
What are you talking about?
Maybe he's just have blue balls, which doesn't make sense that it hurts you, but like you need to work on that, my dudes. Come on, man.
Bro,
This guy.
Ooh-wee. There's more.
Oh, God. Oh,
that always brings me back to the fourth option that doesn't hurt anyone. I get to keep cheating, but she doesn't know. This will never hurt her, and it doesn't hurt me, and we'll raise a beautiful family together. I know people may believe we have a bad relationship reading this, but it's actually perfect. We're both extremely happy and love each other very much. Thoughts on this? Which option would be the best? Or if you have any better ideas, please share them.
I have this wild idea.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
This is a crazy
you're
idea.
going to have to buckle in with me.
Hold on.
Stop cheating on your pregnant wife.
What?
I know.
John.
I know. Out there.
That's crazy,
insane.
John. John, that's insane.
Love and cherish your wife and your child that's coming.
What?
I'm so I know it's out there.
What?
Pluto is a planet. I know it's crazy. I know it's crazy.
It's a lot to ask.
Yeah, wow. There's some relevant comments. So, okay, Arachnid890 says, yeah, but you're the one who put her in the situation by getting her pregnant and cheating on her all the time. Had you been faithful, there would be no risk of this happening, and you guys could have been a happy family. Your selfishness has damned your relationship and your future child. Yeah. Yeah. So OP responds, being faithful and cheating without your parent knowing is essentially the same thing.
That's what OP says?
Yeah.
Dude, 3,000 IQ right here.
Being faithful and cheating, but no one knows about it. It's the same thing. What?
Shut up.
Oh my God. Okay, Arachnid responds, no, it's not. Crazy, mind-boggling.
Whoa.
Because the time you could be dedicating to your partner is instead dedicated to cheating. You have to put an effort into finding someone to cheat with. And again, being faithful doesn't lead to problems in a relationship. Cheating will eventually be found out one way or another, and the longer it takes, the worse the fallout. The longer it takes for her to find out, it'll take her longer to move on, find some other partner who will love her and treat her better than you. Now that she's pregnant, she will have to deal with a child while focusing on fixing her life that you've already decided to ruin. And do you know what OP responds with?
I'm not ready.
Agree to disagree.
Also, wait, can I see OP's username again one more time?
Yeah.
Rousseau 969 throwaway. Agree to disagree. I mean, I'm a little flabbergasted.
I truly don't know how to respond to that.
I mean, this guy just sucks donkey dong.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, it's so telling that he was like, what should I do, guys? And then people were like, stop cheating. He was like, well,
Actually,
no, I don't think that's best.
Did you read options 2 and 4?
Yeah, did you read those options? I think they sound pretty good to me. Oh boy.
Yikes.
Ooh, baby.
I hope your email is attached to this Reddit account and someone finds it and then looks you up to your wife.
Yeah, tells your amazing wife who's being horribly mistreated by you.
Horrendously.
Carrying
your child and you're cheating on her. Yeah. Wow.
Everyone watching Sophia Riley, if you are the pregnant wife in this situation and find out, what do?
Leave.
There's only one option.
yeah, right? Riley's got a one option list. Yeah.
Make OP pay for your child support.
Absolutely.
Take him to court.
Yes.
And then, leave.
Yeah, get a bunch of money from him.
Get us so much money from him.
Because
use this Reddit post.
Yeah, yes.
Use this Reddit post.
Use our episode as legal proof.
Use our episode as legal proof.
Yeah.
And take him to court.
That's it. I mean, this guy.
This is pretty cut and dry.
Clear-cut a-holes of all. He might be the most clear-cut a-hole of all time.
Clearest cut.
No debate.
Who goes on? Why? Why would you go on Reddit?
He's such a
and bring this story.
He's such a psychopath.
He's such a psychopath to think that anyone would ever be on his side.
He's looking for validation that will
never come.
Hopefully never exist unless another like D-bag cheater.
If you want that kind of validation, go to 4chan, not Reddit, buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
Reddit is not the place.
It's not the place. Nor is this show.
Nor is this show. We don't like cheaters.
That's right.
Tolerance.
We don't like cheaters.
That's right.
Well, that was super uplifting. Thank you, Riley.
That's right. Yes. Thank you for the uplifting stories. We've closed out.
That's it.
That's right.
Does anyone have like a fun fact? Like something like
yeah. Let's leave them on a happy note. What's something happy?
I know what's happy. John's girlfriend got back in town.
Yes.
She did.
I haven't met her yet.
Got to stay with John. Like they haven't seen each other in a long time. And I could kind of see it wearing on him low key, but he's good now. Like I could feel his spirit coming in.
Spirit's coming back.
Thank you, Riley. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I'm really excited about the baklava.
Yes. Baklava is coming tomorrow for the whole house, for the whole OK house. It's going to be good. That's a positive thing.
Yeah.
Enjoy in spirit our baklava of friendship.
Baklava
to
of
you
friendship to you all.
Because we love you.
Yeah, I'm just ready to have another OG back in the house. Someone that'll have my back.
That's right. I'm always has Riley's back. That's right. That's right.
If you love us, make sure to subscribe.
We love you.
And see you tomorrow.